This story is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Telling My Wife That She Can Stay Home This Thanksgiving? My wife is a grade A plus picky eater. It's bothersome to a certain degree, but on holidays, basically the shit show begins. She'd refuse to eat certain meals and mom would take it personally, which results in a series of arguments between them. As a compromise this year, my wife offered to bring her own food to Thanksgiving dinner. I was stunned. I asked if she thought this through and she looked at me confused. I told her about how weird it'd be for her to bring her own food, especially when she wouldn't be sharing it with anybody else, and told her to think about how mom will react. She got very offended and upset. My wife said that it's not her problem and that she was just trying to make it work by bringing her own meal. I told her again that mom might not like nor even allow this. She blew up at me asking if I wanted to either eat food she doesn't like or go hungry. I suggested she give my mom's food a chance, but she said it wasn't about my mom's cooking, she just doesn't like certain foods. We had an argument and I ended up telling her that she could stay home this Thanksgiving and have whatever meal she likes. She got quiet and then lashed out on me, calling me insensitive and negative to say this to her. I repeatedly asked her to calm down, but she couldn't stop ranting about how I was basically willing to exclude her from a major event. How did you ask her to calm down? How do you ask someone to calm down and do that in a way that doesn't piss someone off? It's like, I mean, normally people tell people to calm down. They're like, calm down. Asking someone to calm down would be like, would you please calm down? It is worse somehow. Calm down, question mark? Who put a question mark on the teleprompter? The Human Torch was denied a main clone. She started cold shouldering me about it while at the same time guilting me, saying I'm treating her poorly after she offered the perfect compromise. Update, and so my wife has decided to go spend Thanksgiving with her family, who by the way live hours away. So this means unnecessary travel expenses instead and basically ditching me for the whole week. Y'all happy now? Though I appreciate some insightful comments on the situation, some others, question mark? Not so much, especially with these assumptions claiming that my wife has allergies. She does not. Where'd y'all get that from? But anyway, it's all good now, I guess, though I'm not too thrilled with her decision. I feel like she's doing it to spite me or to get me to cave in. Question was in the beginning here, am I the astronaut for telling my wife that she can stay home this Thanksgiving? Yeah, in my opinion, yes, because we've read stories before where someone came and didn't like the food that was there, couldn't eat the food that was there. And the solution that we presented that at that time was if you can't eat or don't like food that's being offered there, bring something for yourself. She did offer a solution here. She did want to bring her own food to eat. And like she said, it's not about her mom's cooking. It is about some foods that she just doesn't like. And why would you eat food that you don't enjoy just to please her mother? I understand that mom might not be happy by this. I understand that she may be offended by this, but mom has to accept that this is a compromise too. This is a form of a solution. She's at least choosing to take part. She's choosing to be a part of the family event. She's just not eating the same thing that everyone else is. And that to me sounds like a solution. He's dug himself a little bit of a grave here. He or she has dug themselves a little bit of a grave here, and telling her just to not go rather than deal with the drama. I mean, I understand where he's coming from here because he's thinking about mom, thinking about mommy and how she's going to get upset. And he's thinking about his mom's feelings over his wife's feelings. And that's a problem. That is one of these. That is a red flag. Your mom can't be your priority over your wife, bro. You can't. It just can't. And when it is, that's how you end up with one of these. We don't have a mama's boy button yet, but it is definitely how you get one of those. This really needs to be a conversation that you have with your mom, because you said in here that inevitably they end up arguing between each other. I think you've got to step in and have a conversation with your mom and be like, look, here's the deal. These things she just doesn't like. Why would you eat something that you don't like? It's not personal. It's not about how you cook these things. It's just about these things are things that she does not enjoy eating. So she's bringing her own food so she can still be with the family. What is the problem with that? And yeah, she's still going to take it personally, but she's got to be able to check those feelings and understand that this is a solution. And this is something that prevents the arguments that happened before. And instead, you get to go without her this time and spend your Thanksgiving with your mommy. It's not a solution. It's not a good look. And this is probably the beginning of something bigger. I hope that it all gets figured out.